we start Barranca Ministry. When we visit in Costa Rica, we used to live in the States, and we always come on vacation with our kids, and we see the necessity of this place for a ministry to work with the youth and the kids. We saw so many kids in drugs and prostitution, so we start praying to God that God can send somebody or raise somebody from Costa Rica to start working in this ministry. Little that we know, God just put in our heart 14 years ago that we have to come back to Costa Rica and start this ministry.
And one of our ministries is the Christmas celebration. And one of the reasons that we do the Christmas celebration is because when I grew up in a neighborhood that was like that. There was a lot of kids underprivileged. And some of these kids, they don't have not even idea of what Christmas is. They can see the Christmas day, all the children with toys, and they don't have no toys, no clothes. That is something that is part of our culture in Costa Rica, that the Christmas day, the kids can have their toys and their new clothes. And these children, they didn't have nothing. And one of my goals was teaching them about what is the real Christmas. What is the meaning of the real Christmas? That is, God sent His Son to give His life for us. In Christmas, it's all about giving. It's not for us, it's for others. And that's what I want to teach the children. It's about others, not us. And that's why we do the Christmas party.
We first came to Costa Rica 8 years ago when we just had a member of the church that had been before and knew Leda and had this idea to do a Christmas party. Leda was familiar with the Operation Christmas Child Project, and nothing like that, was going on here. And I just remember a Sunday morning being in church and somebody standing up and saying, "We're thinking about going to Christmas or going to Costa Rica for Christmas. Who wants to go?" My daughter Campbell was in the 2nd grade at that time, and I leaned over in the pew and said, "Like, you want to go to Costa Rica?" I mean, it was just sort of it just sounded fun. I don't know. And I had no idea what to expect, what was in store, but I've been back ever since.
My favorite part about the Christmas party is definitely at the end when you're giving out the gifts and just to see their faces like light up, and it just makes you feel really, really happy.
My favorite experience that I've had being here is just witnessing like Jose and Leda's faithfulness to God. Because it's just something that's been like so inspiring to me, because this is like a mission trip for us, but this is just like their everyday like act of service to God. And so something that I've definitely been convicted of is serving the Lord more generously in my own life, since they've just exemplified their walk of faith so well here.
Jose and Leda are wonderful. They're amazing. I am constantly inspired by their energy, their passion, but they're still human, and they are, as the church is growing, they are aging, and so they need help. And they are disciple makers in many ways, and so it's thrilling to be able to see some of their youth even go on to the Bible Institute and be able to come back. But they need staff. They really need some boots on the ground. There's a difference in volunteers. We've seen some really great volunteers that have been right next to them, and we've returned this year, and unfortunately, for various reasons, they're no longer a part of the church. And that happens, right? Churches in America, all over the world, they need help. So that's what I'm praying for, is that they have some people that they can really bring in and that they can mentor, so that the church is sustainable.
One of the really needs right now is for a new couple that work with us in the ministries. We are getting old, and we need a new couple, a pastor and his wife that can come and start working side by side with us for a little while.
Somebody that loves the children, and they can identify with the necessities of our youth people.
Okay, so we are in Costa Rica right now, and we are giving invitations out for our Christmas party tour.
one of the things that I like the people to pray about the specific ministry, the Christmas party, is to have more people involved. The more people can see what we do and try to get involved in a different way. It's not just monetary. It can be praying, it can be here and participate in our activities. Try to tell another people what we do, and the more people we got involved, the more children will go have the opportunity to be helped.